Welcome back, and joining us now is Kunal Shah of Nirmal. Kunal, hi, welcome. And this is a data-heavy week. I mean, we've started on Monday morning with various numbers coming in from China, but that hasn't had a very major impact on many of these industrial commodities because the markets believe that the China plenum meeting perhaps wouldn't really focus on real estate, but rather on manufacturing and other areas. How are you looking at those numbers, and what's your sense?
I believe that China has to focus on real estate. They cannot ignore real estate because 25% of their GDP comes from the real estate sector, and that has been reeling. So in the month of February, March, we've seen a good rally in the prices of base metals, and eventually in April, May, June, it fizzled out. So I believe that in this 5-year planning meeting, which is going to go for next 3 days, we believe that there is going to be a significant announcement on how to revive the real estate market, and that is going to be very bullish for metals. So right now they are subdued. The economic data from China has come disappointing, but I believe that something is in the store. In this meeting, you are going to see China may come up with some announcement about how they are going to stimulate their real estate market, the property sector, and that will lead to a spike in metals, and major short covering is expected. So I recommend to remain long in base metal complex, at least for this week. And I'm expecting in next 2-3 days announcement from China about how they are going to revive their real estate sector. It is difficult, but they will be taking some of the other measures in order to revive this critical sector, which is leading a major drag on their economy. So I'm bullish on base metals.
All right. So bullish on base metals, at least for the current week, if not more. But Kunal, within the space as well, where do you see buying opportunities?
So if you see right now, the inventory of copper on LME is increasing, inventory of zinc is increasing, and that is basically leading to correction. So whichever metal is fundamentally bullish. So there are two metals which I like fundamentally. One is copper, another is aluminium. So these are the two metals where I recommend to go long going forward. And copper around current levels, 860 to 855, good levels to go long. You can expect copper to shoot up to levels of 905, 910. As far as aluminum is concerned, 225, good levels to go long. 235, 238. These are the kind of levels which you can expect to see in aluminum going forward. So copper and aluminum remains our top bet.
Fair point. Also talk to us about precious metal prices, because the Powell testimony yet again today. We've heard two speeches in the previous week, another one coming in today. Are you looking at support from this one as well for gold and silver? Because most of the economic data that we've seen come out from US are supportive of a rate cut now in September.
I think it's a no-brainer. We are going to see a rate cut. The reversal of rate cut cycle is going to start from the month of September. And in all this testimony, Mr. Powell is trying to reassure, that look, we have no option but to cut the rates. Inflation is coming down, job market is weak, the housing prices have started to go down. So all the reasons for them to, do the reversal of rate hike cycle. They cannot afford to keep 5.5% interest rate for a longer period of time. So I think there will be an indication coming from Powell to cut the rates in the month of September, because in the month of August, we don't have the Fed meeting. So September will be the month we are going to see the first rate cut from the US, and that will be overall sentimentally positive for all the commodities.
Fair point. That's something to watch out for. And well, yes, the CME Fed Tool Watch does show that there is a 93% probability now of a rate cut coming in for the month of September. That perhaps would be supportive. Kunal, as always, thank you so much for joining us and making sense of what really is working with metal prices right now. But with that, it's a wrap on Halftime Report. Business Lunch will take all the action ahead.